What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. Get this, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk are now set to face off at Wembley, as Saudi bidders are unable to confirm if construction of the Jeddah Stadium can be completed for the undisputed heavyweight title fight on time. Wembley Stadium is now set to host the highly anticipated fight between the pair. Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk will face off April 20th in an undisputed clash, and it was originally going to be held at a newly built stadium in Saudi Arabia. Fury himself is urging rival title holder Oleksandr Usyk to agree the London date, as oil-rich bidders Saudi Arabia are unable to confirm construction of their new stadium in Jeddah can be completed on time. Okay. So there's an issue with the stadium. And I also want to cover this as well. Now get this. The Gypsy King's next fight likely to take place, and this is from Talk Sport, likely to take place at the National Stadium, even if the deal cannot be agreed with the Ukrainian, okay? And it said it's unclear who his team would turn to if a deal cannot be done with Usyk, okay? Let me counterpunch. I don't like how people already give alternatives, or ultimatums. I don't like the ultimatums with this type of fight, because this is the fight of the year, and for them already saying, you know what, I don't really want to, where they're already looking for other people, and, okay, first of all, you shouldn't even be talking about other people. You shouldn't even be mentioning Ngono and other fight. Like, okay, Joe Joyce has a fight with Zhang. Okay, let that be. Okay, so I think people in boxing are just so easy to just want to fight or to get any type of fight, and they throw at the public, and they just expect the public to eat that shit up. Just eat it up, and it's not good enough. We as consumers should understand that we need to stop agreeing for everything, because, it's almost like, hey, this is what we're not going to do versus this is what we're going to give you. Okay. If a deal can't be made, why can a deal be made? And unfortunately, let me tell you how. You guys remember last month, okay? You guys remember last month, about a month ago, in fact, maybe about the 13th or the 14th, about a month ago, the Saudi Arabia deal was going up, and then the problem was with the money. Now the problem is with the stadium, okay, which that's kind of weird too, because it's like, okay, that wasn't even an issue last month. Now it's an issue, okay? Now, mind you, but we already know that Team Usyk, their hangup is, we're not going to take anything less than 50%. We're not going to take anything less than 50% of a pay-per-view that has no guarantee. Saudi Arabia has a guarantee. Wembley with the pay-per-view don't. But the split is there. So if Tyson Fury wants to be greedy and say, you know what, I want 70%. I want a 70-30 split in my favor. Well, that's going to be a problem now, isn't it? And if they already know that Team Usyk doesn't want to take anything less than 50%, that's already a done deal. That's already a done deal. But then they can't say they didn't know it was going to happen, because they already know what was informed over a month ago. See, when you pay attention to these negotiations, you understand what is what and what is what. What they are going to agree on and what they're not going to agree on. And that was the problem. That was the nail biter when we were dealing with Saudi Arabia. Now it's a problem with the stadium. Oh, well, they're building a new stadium. Why the fuck you got to keep building a new stadium? You know what I mean? Just make it at one of the stadiums that you already have. That would be my guess. Because if they agreed to the fact, because we don't know if Tyson Fury's agreed, because as of yesterday, he stated that he wasn't even offered anything. So we don't even have an offer that has been confirmed or denied. Okay, we don't have it. We don't have anything. All we know is Oleksandr Usyk has already agreed in Saudi Arabia, which he has no problems because he knows that money's there. Okay, so it's better to know that that money's there versus, hey, a pay-per-view based on Tyson Fury. And then Tyson Fury himself thinks he's the reason why everybody's going to show up for that fucking fight in Wembley. You know what I mean? Yes, he's on a superstar level, but how big of a superstar is he really? Is he like that? Is he going to be like that? Like Anthony Joshua? Is he going to replace Anthony Joshua? Or is people going to show up for the fans that were Anthony Joshua fans that are now Oleksandr Usyk fans? You know what I mean? I think all those apply because at some point they need to understand to give Usyk some credit because Usyk had gained a lot of fans when he fought his ass off against Anthony Joshua back-to-back twice. Right? So there you go with that situation. And I think that Tyson Fury, the arrogance will bleed through, you know. Hopefully it won't, but more than likely it will. You know what I mean? And we might not see this fight. And the way they're talking, he's going to fight this date. If it's Usyk or not, already let you know they're looking for somebody else. Counterpunch. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of the stadium not being or possibly not being made in time. And now the new target is Wembley Stadium. But of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.